No then. I smell combat in the near future. Okay, just easily. This lock is now open. Okay, I'm not positioned for that, but it might be. That is not good. I want a little money, eh? Good. Time stop is a real bitch to deal with. Everybody hates time stop. Apart from when you're the one using it. In which case, well, time stop is quite a lovely spell, isn't it? Let's see. I think they actually have a pretty good. This is of course a sort of combat encounter that you can easily cheese if you lay down some skull traps or some sieve traps or anything that explodes when enemy nearby.
What do you want?
Shit.
No effect.
Because he's pretty good at doing this. Break some of his protections off, slowly ever so surely. And slowly we're gonna start damaging him.
Weapon has no effect. Faster than
Please stay outside of his range.
I shall do forth at your command. No effect.
He's badly injured. We're gonna get him down. It's just a matter of time at this point.
No effect.
my weapon does nothing.
Oops. Yeah, that was not what I wanted to do. Well, we are missing someone. And we do have to probably redo this again. Ugh. Pain in the ass, but it is what it is.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, let's position everybody back here.
I'm waiting.
A bit more interesting.
Very well.
And you go forth. Put a key in there. Burn the key. And then kill the fucking mage. Yeah, I do kind of have the distinct feeling that we're gonna need a bit more in the way of protection. Jesus Christ.
Nothing to it.
Okay. It's not gonna work without some help at least.
I am ready to act.
Nature's servant awaits. Jacques.
And then of course some, you know, hope.
Yes.
Hope would also help Raza, obviously. Do you have anything interesting?
Yep.
Bep. Bep.
Weapon has no effect.
And the mage attacks me. Because I mean, technically speaking, that's not a bad choice. Not from my point of view, that is. Because I can actually deal with quite a lot of fucking nonsense before it becomes problematic.
Go forth at your command.
My weapon does nothing.
Come on, kill him.
My weapon does nothing.
No effect. No effect.
He's injured. I'm getting there. Very slowly.
Weapon has no effect.
Badly injured. Come on. Stop. Stop being a bitch. Just go down like you're supposed to.
Weapon has no effect.
Yeah,
My weapon has no effect.
that was fun for the whole family.
Whatever you want.
You shall suffer my wrath.
My weapon does nothing.
At least they have a lot of XP. I just quote, I suppose.
Yes, if you say so.
Gotcha good.
Flaming skulls. It's rather annoying.
Weapon is faulty.
And there comes the fucking time stop again, because, well, of course.
I really want out of here. Gotcha good.
Now I have some freedom spells left, I wonder.
Faster than Giga Fast. Has no effect.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
My weapon no effect.
Don't have ability to play out with that.
My weapon does nothing. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Holy shit. That is indeed some rather annoying amount of damage.
Nothing to it.
Nature's servant awaits. Done.
Really should have prepared some fucking skull traps or something. I could have, I should have. But the point would be that I did not. He's out of my view, which is good. So we can probably deal with the flaming fucking skulls first. Actually, seem to be rather annoying.
You act for it.
Successfully ran away. Is probably one way of saying it.
Yes,
ready to act.
I await your need.
It's worth beginning for a nice little round. Why not? We can probably afford it.
Yep. Gotcha.
If you say so.
My weapon does nothing. What do you want?
He's gonna go for it.
My weapon does nothing.
Badly injured.
My weapon does nothing.
So he died a rather horrible death. I guess there's still a flame skull somewhere. Yep.
For the honor!
Okay, dealt with that as well. Hey, now we have to do it one more time, isn't it? Isn't it great? That laughing did not sound good. Holy fucking shit.
My attack.
Yes, it is.
I shall go forth at your command.
My attack has no.
That is a rather brutal combination of things to throw at me. Right then and there at the end.
Nothing to it. Very well. Whatever.
So treat most profoundly.
You asked for it. Yep. Yes.
Jean-Caresse. Nature's servant awaits.
I am ready to act.
Nothing that really impresses me.
I shall go forth at your command.
Gotcha good.
Yes, it is. I
Here.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, that's quite a lot to put on me.
Yep.
I could try to lay some traps, I suppose, and to be fair, I'm not too the efficiency of that. And you failed. Do we have any nice things we can put on? I guess we could summon some creatures while we're at it. Do we want to do this thing? Do I have anything prepared that I could make use of for it?
Jean-Caresse.
Then I would need to rest, which is also not going to be finito. That would be a good time to actualize the list of fucking spells again. That's okay. You need to level up as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need to teach you some spells though, put a limo in.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, I have stuff like that prepared. Actually, I haven't really looked at your spells, did I? Wait a minute, you could have also done some... Oh shit. The Order of Flaming Death. Well, that's a bit too late now.
Nature's servant awaits. Jacques.
Yes? Yep.
Okay, I want to use the traps now.
I'm waiting.
I shall go forth at your command.
I await your need. Yes, I will.
Yeah, we'll try this again, shall we? Yeah, we're going somewhere. Not necessarily where we wanted to go, but we're going somewhere.
Weapon has no effect.
yes, to be fair. But alas.
Has no effect.
Finally. It was more brutal than I had expected hoped it would be. Okay, you are actually for one sort of ammunition. Gonna have to specify that, of course, immediately. Where the fuck did you get that from? I don't fucking remember giving you that. Okay, well, how does it look for everybody else? Serpent shaft. Nice, but doesn't really impress me over much. Bring the sling, create plus 4 bullets once per day. That is cute, but it is +4, so that is pretty damn reasonable. You already have one +4. That one is +3. Yeah, you actually get the biggest advantage out of that. Okay, that out of the way. Yeah, equip yourself again. You can use those. Why not? Save. Rest. Game. We're going to rest if you want to or not. Oh, I think we can level up again, can we? Well, might not be a bad thing to have as well. Lift door, not really a fan of. Anyone else need to level up? No? Okay, good.
Nothing to it.
And the wheel and the portal is opened.
I'm waiting.
With that we have unlocked the final seal. Down we go. And see what horrible nonsense awaits us down there. Would you people please stop fucking around? And they're like, nope, fucking around is kind of what we like to do. The most, the best, the greatest.
You dare to approach, mortal.
Step into the chamber, a feeling of palpable power washes over you. You get a sensation that something has turned its attention towards you, gaining an alien interest in your presence that forces your inside to clench reflexively. You do not see anything physical within the chamber, but you feel its presence all around you. A phantasmal hand brushes your cheek, gives a gesture that startles you and is gone just as quickly. I changed something here. The presence. So powerful. So powerful I can't sense anything else about it at all. Preserve us. The presence then moves away slightly, as if considering. You had speak within your mind, but speech, however, is not in words. It is a mix of indecipherable emotions that burn across your brain. Leave an impression that is clear. I'm the imprisoned one. You intrude upon my solace mortal. What are you? I have been imprisoned here. Impressions assault your mind briefly. Knowing amusement combined with bitterness and images that your mind I refuse to recognize and turns away from. Deep impressions instill a sense of one name that the being prefers, one that applies to you and it both. Prisoner. I'm the prisoner here. What do you imply? Our power suddenly runs throughout the room as the presence gains a measure of respect for your willingness to listen. Faint anger and outrage flood through you, directed towards something other than yourself. It is simple, your mind interprets. You are being deceived. Tell me more. Another image forms in your mind, but you recognize our men in armor, and further behind them lurks a sinister purpose. Hellmites, you are told, the Knights of the Vigil. There's bitterness and anger in the presence, as it conveys its unjust imprisonment by a sect who do not worship Helm at all, secretly take succor from Helm's darkest enemies. You are told that this is why the imprisoned one is kept here. Keep their secret. Goes down your mind as it asks why you think the Knights would send you into this place instead of coming themselves. You're told to ask yourself what will occur when the seals are strengthened. Questions of amusement swirl as you are asked if you believe the Holy Symbol will truly let you leave them. I do wonder about the motives. What do you propose? Feelings in your mind grow suddenly hopeful. You are told that the imprisoned one wishes only its own freedom. The further impression follows it, the wish for the presence to get revenge for the wrong done to it. Challenge for you to gain revenge for being manipulated as well. I mean, to be fair, revenge is fine, but rewards interest me more. Get impression a definite promise from this being. Revenge is not enough. Once the imprisoned one is free, it will have power to offer whatever you wish. Images of wealth and magic appear, as well as an offer of information, your godly heritage and its true powers. Interesting, isn't it? So now we are forced to make a moral decision here. That gives me an opportunity to get another pipe ready. It's actually kind of interesting. Now, this is of course where we don't see it yet, but technically speaking, there is something here. These chains are not just lying around there. They are actually holding something inside. The question is, of course, what does our information tell us so far? I mean, the Knights have not really given us any reason to distrust them, apart from them being quite eager to welcome us and having us do all the dirty work. Okay, fair enough, I must say. On the other hand, we don't actually know anything about the imprisoned one, so, you know, maybe it's telling us the truth. So maybe if we actually do as the Knights tell us, maybe we will be imprisoned here as well. Maybe once the seals are strengthened, we will be stuck. Maybe, maybe not. Honestly, of course, I can tell you that much. Creature is right. In one particular aspect. These seals are meant to imprison things, and they do that pretty damn well, so if we do read this scroll, we will be indeed imprisoned here. With the creature. Because of course we will. Because the Knights are indeed assholes when it comes to that. However, does that justify potentially unleashing whatever horror this particular thing is onto the world? That's a good question, isn't it? Question one must ask themselves indeed. I mean, we might just, you know, try to get it to show itself so we can actually see it for once. That seems like a good start. And we're probably going to reload it and make a more final choice here. Right enough. Row yourself, whatever yours, I might destroy you. Even as your mind take on a dangerous glint as the air suddenly electrifies. You are warned quite clearly that demanding such a thing is dangerous. Peaceful talk is preferable, but the imprisoned one seems perfectly willing to appear. That is what you truly wish. That is what I wish.
Cold, Your Majesty.
The answer is yes, release it. Oh, god damn it, strategy. Okay, you want to fucking release it? I'll release it on the world. But first, I'll show you what it actually is. Show yourself. Rolling images clarify suddenly, overwhelming your mind with a strong sensation of evil. Crawls along before you make a decision. Don't worry, I'm gonna reload this. I just want to give you a view of what you are about to unleash on the fucking world strategy. Ah, it crawls along your consciousness like the blackest of oils. The stench of sulfur and sweet carrion fill the room as a form begins to take shape before you.
Know me then by my best name, mortal. You face Demogorgon, Prince of Demons.
Yep. Thanks to the strategy, we'll be unleashing Tentacle Demon on the world. I'm sure the female population will be most grateful to your strategy because they're about to learn just what that whole fucking tentacle fucking ente is all about. But yeah, that is what's gonna be. And, you know, just to give you an idea of what this thing is about. Contingency spells for greater summons. We are literally not doing any damage. It is energy draining. I'm going so fucking fast, it's not even funny. Yeah. This is the sort of fight that you will have to be very, 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 very prepared for going. But the voice of strategy has spoken. His wallet has once again demanded that we make good on our promises, and so we shall, of course, unleash it. Bop, bop, bop. Raya, why have you been imprisoned here? I'm not imprisoned here, what do you imply? Let's go back to a... You would have the motives. Range is fine, but rewards interest me more. Alright, I'm interested. What do you need me to do to gain your freedom? Series of images take you a moment to understand. The imprisoned one wishes you to go to the leader of the knights, tell him that you have destroyed it. He will wish to enter the keep to confirm this. The imprisoned one will kill him, and with his death shall be free at long last. The false Hellmites will be destroyed, and justice shall be done. Very well, I will do this. The presence obviously pleased and grateful. The whispers tell you it will be pleased to await the arrival of the false Hellmites at your leisure. You wish to trick the Knights of the Vigil? I may have double-crossed us. I do not question your suspicion. To take them here to be slaughtered, do they deserve that fate?
Very well.
Well, we can debate if they deserve to die a horrible death at the hands of the tentacle monster. Then again, you know. Luckily for us, as I said before, I'm basically playing this character as a mercenary anyway, and being the little mercenary soul that we are. Well, let's just say it doesn't take much to persuade me to follow through on that particular promise. And since mercenaries work for money and money has been exchanged, I'm gonna say no there. It is a bit of a bitch move to be doing that, to be completely fair and honest. But then again... And then we go out and tell the knights now that, well, everything is just peachy. We killed the monster. Wink, wink. The implications.
You return.
Yes.
We sensed that the lower vault had been breached. What has occurred? Did you not cast the ritual?
No, your ritual wasn't needed. I killed your imprisoned one. Imprisoned one, destroyed. No, this cannot be. If he's destroyed, he will be set free of the prison and sent back to the abyss. Player, tell me this is not true. No, it's true, alright. You'll see for yourself if you don't believe me. Come, my president, we must venture into the lower vault now that the boss one is cleared away. See for yourselves if the imprisoned one is truly dead or not. You knew not what you did, player, so foolishness can be forgiven, I'm sure. Farewell to you. Foolishness can be forgiven. He's just asking for trouble now. Isn't he?
child of Baal. So the time has come for thee already, has it? How sad that it is mine own brethren of this time that have fallen so far from the Helm's path. When Helm came to us so long ago, we could not refuse our duty.
God damn it. I need more matches.
And many of
Give
my
me a second.
brethren gave our own lives willingly to guard this place. A task now almost finished. The brother Odrin has shown cowardice and dishonesty in his dealings with thee.
Indeed, yes.
In the eyes of Helm, his fate is sealed. Will you aid a knight of the Vigil true?
After my previous experiences, and after you just admitted that the knights were indeed fucking with me, I really think so. Yeah, why should I trust you? You could be trying to manipulate me, just like Odrin.
Aye, 'tis true. Thou hast many reasons to believe I am doing other than being honest with thee. I can do naught, however, but tell thee the simple truths, and abide by thy decision. Wilt thou listen?
No. We have already made our decision. The imprisoned one shall be free. I'm through with all of this right now. As you desire. Don't sentence me. We have failed our task and there's nothing more to be done. Go in peace, child of Baal. Sorry, but money speaks louder than false convictions. And for me, at least, I'm not willing to upset my contract that I have so willingly agreed upon.
If you say so.
He actually is a true being of Helm.
Demogorgon is free. Death my scepter and pain my crown. The Prince of Demons will lose sweet destruction.
There comes the next problem. Now he's free. I don't think we can actually stop him from attacking us, so our only real choice is to not ever go in there again. Maybe we could potentially still fight him, but I really don't want to fight him. I'm not paid for that. Technically speaking, I can, yeah. If I'm fast enough, that is. Well, I mean, the consequences will be mentioned, actually, yeah, because we did kind of unleash a rather horrible monstrosity right about now. I mean, maybe we could deal with him, you know, get some more sweet loot and XP out of it, but honestly, we don't have to. Honestly, let me just look up his stats just for funsies. I remember just how horrible he is in his abilities. Little Prince of Demons, let me see. You are level 25, you have 298 points. Great. Strength is amazing. His arms count as a +5 enchanted weapon. Oh boy. Level drain is applied, as we have seen. He has a contingency, stones gain globe of memory or of flaming death. You summon the infernal host. Yes. Get to him when we get to him in the deed of avenging. Did I forget to I mean, you paid me to free him, I have freed him. I have no obligation to deal with him any longer, technically speaking. I don't really feel like doing this will be very fair. He's a pain in the ass to deal with. The only annoying thing that he can't do is time stop. From that, he has quite the swealth of abilities that we get. I mean, we could try our luck, you know, we could buff ourselves nice up and try it a few times, but then again, there's no real resource. Technically speaking, no matter what we do with him, he is gonna be free. Because, you know, even if he's killed, as the knights have so blatantly forgotten to mention in greater detail, but technically speaking, if you kill him, he's just gonna return to the abyss. Which is kind of what happens when you kill one of the outer plane creatures, usually. Are not really destroyed, they just return for whence they came. At least if you kill them in the material plane, which we are now. That's not really something that we can stop now at this point. He's gonna be free one way or another. The only question that remains is, do we really want to go through the rather troublesome fight that he most definitively is? He's already pretty damn annoying to fight. His fucking summons are pretty damn annoying to fight, and actually, where is that particular spell? This one, I think. Yeah, basically, this would be needed to be cast quite a bit. Host creatures can be kind of dealt with. It does think if memory serves. Actually, I could read this up, but I just read the stats and it was already enough to give me cancer. To put it rather mildly. Yeah, he's a bitch to fight. It's basically the quintessence. He does a lot of damage. Because, well, his attacks get counted for rather high. He has all of the nasty abilities apart from one, which is time stop, and I do think that if you gave him time stop, things might be even worse. Not technically speaking undoable, but pretty worse. So no matter what, he's gonna feel. I'm for the moment leaning towards not engaging him and just letting him sit down there. I think loot-wise there's nothing really we get out of that is too impressive. Let me see there if there's any loot reason I should go on there. Can I see that actually? Oh yeah, technically. I remember that one. You could potentially use him as a way to farm demons for XP. Not really a thing you should do. Hmm. It's interesting. I just want to see though what he's dropping. Come on, tell me a bit more. Some notes, I don't care about that. It's his attack spells, I don't care about that. Where is his fucking loot table? Is there no fucking loot table for you? Come on, tell me. I don't care about the fucking trivia about him. I want to say what he drops. Does he drop anything? He drops XP. Well, that's not gonna be too helpful. It doesn't tell me anything. Okay, for the tech information. I guess we could give it a few tries just to really get something out of there. I mean, technically we can, I think at least we can also do this
Withering away just standing here. Let's get going.
during Throne of Baldur memory, just because I think the Watcher's Keep stays available, so I guess we could really just put this on the back burner for now and go like, we can come back to this at a later date. An option. Alternatively, we try to engage him a few more times. Good old-fashioned Mortal Kombat 2.
If that's what you want.
And I think, well, yeah, the only thing that I read just now that I do somewhat remember is that basically there's a way you're supposed to be fighting him, you know, as you would usually fight a big boss. You deal with his minions, and then you deal with him, which in this case is actually not a good idea, because once you deal with the initial minions, he's gonna start summoning more, which is kind of what you would like to avoid. Well, because we're gonna get overrun at some point. I guess the best option would be to either direct him or his minions away, somewhere where they're busy. So I think when you come back to this area in, you wait until the expansion pack, you do kinda end up having to fight him outside.
Whatever you desire.
Question is, can I actually drag him up here?
Yes.
Shall we try that out, shall we? See if we can up our chances a little bit.
Knowing that evil is so near.
Okay, we got some real good protection. That is not going to work in our favor. I'll tell you that much. Not if we don't have any protections, actually we'll need the... Ah. We need a lot of protections, don't we?
Nature's servant awaits.
Fighting with this nonsense.
Not do it.
Let's go outside, start casting some more spells along the way, and then I think if I can run away quick enough from the summoned creatures, I might be able to do something with that.
Very well.
We'll position everybody along this line here.
Whatever you want.
Would you please not go down there? Because that's okay. You're gonna feast yourself. Whee!
Yes.
I await your need. Yes,
Yes, it is.
And they keep fucking following me.
I shall
It is
I don't think I have best equipment to deal with him. Yeah. Just free to fight another day. That's one way of saying it. I would need to set something up with some summons, otherwise this would be a bit annoying. I think we're gonna put him on the back burner for the moment, honestly. Now just keep in mind that there's still one very angry demon around, and then once we have spent some time in the Throne of Baal, we'll come back and beat the ever-living daylight out of him, if we still desire it at that point. Otherwise we're just gonna, you know, politely ignore them. Princess Crest will be staying here. I guess that means that next we can go back to the elves. And we're like, I know it took us a while, but here we are. We're gonna tell you something. Which is the Wild Forest, I think. Was it the Wild Forest? No, this is the nonsense that is with the
Very well.
Wild Mage nonsense. Forest of Titia, was it this one? No. Which one was it? The Dark Exit, that one was it. Close enough. Close enough for government work.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
Can we rest you? Again. Good start. Don't really want to engage with anything without being prepared. Yeah, now we have something on the back burner that we need to decide what to do with in the future.
All has been relatively quiet here. I believe the Drow were mostly satisfied with the destruction of our temple. They have made no further serious advancement yet.
You have the Lantern. It is in the hands of the murderous Empire body no longer. I feel the tide of this crisis is certainly changing. Yes, Bodhi, but you claimed you didn't know who stole the Lantern. Yes, and she talked a lot before Gilder. You have been withholding information. Is that by her or the exile? Renegades must be treated suspect. You would do well not to repeat their tales to those that do not need to know them. Renegades is now the exile. That's not a name for a stranger. Perhaps I should ask around. I mean, it's awfully hard not to know what not to say. I don't know what it is I shouldn't say. No, this is not for you to know. I can tell you. Not my place to do so. The exiles, the renegades and Bodhi are criminals. Their crime was great, their punishment greater. The great evil befell you with these outsiders, so what? Tries return for some sort of revenge. I fail to see the great shame in this. I don't understand, and I'm not prepared to make you. If you wish to know more, you'll have to talk to one of those involved. And I mean, the High Priestess, she will tell you. I'll have to breach the city to find her. Fortunately, my sages have instructed me in the use of the Lantern. I must go, but most of my elves must remain to hold the Drow. I must not be struggling two fronts when we face what is in the city. Follow, player. We must let the Lantern lead us to Sylvanas Salar. Yeah, I hate this name still, with all my heart. And I hope that the exile will have left us a city to fight. Whoosh.